Oliver and Sama Wakano, I just want to remind him of something. Oliver, Ghana Mbrani we Ghana constitutional. Into Oliver, there. I'm telling you, you need to go to Parliament to answer questions. You have actually tainted a parliamentary work. You need to answer questions. So I post now make here. My team send me ready win show. Chapter 10, the legislature 122 general contempt or say 122 an act or omission an act or omission which distracts. Let me take this again. 122 an act or omission which obstructs or impedes Parliament in the performance of its functions, or which obstructs or impedes a member or office of Parliament in the discharge of his duties, or affronts the dignity of Parliament, or which tends either directly or indirectly to produce that result, is contempt of Parliament. Oliver, this your tweet or this your post on social media. This your post on social media. So all the monies the ministerial appointees are being asked to pay to the appointment committee just to get approved are those ones not affected by oral. Strange republic. This your statement. Straightforward. Obstruct the work of Parliament. This is contempt. You need to go to Parliament to prove to Parliament to say you have not obstructed the business of Parliament, because this committee was set up by the Parliament of Ghana, led by Speaker Alban Bagbin. Into one a lawyer, one unim brofo, memente brofo, makain the constitution ne kachrew. Me chraw, so na wakosua law, me de wakosua no e na me chechire ma chraw. Inti, so we read. Thank you very much, team. Let me just stick to this. So we read Ghana Mrana. Oliver Asama Oka say appointees no kama parliamentarians are omiti committees no. Okay, Ghana Mrana. Say an act or omission which obstructs or impedes Parliament in the performance of its functions, or which obstructs or impedes a member or office of Parliament in the discharge of his duties, or affronts the dignity of Parliament, or which tends either directly or indirectly to produce that result, is contempt of Parliament. This is your statement. So don't fight me, fight the Constitution. You said you are a lawyer and your statement was clear-cut. You did not allege anything. You made it an emphatic statement. So it's about time you went to Parliament, because Ochina, the committee will be sitting. We don't want to have doubt about the committee and the kind of people or the appointees they will endorse. You have put something in the heads of Ghanaians that they are taking money. You have tainted their job. You have obstructed their job. Whatever they will do from tomorrow, Ghanaians will not see it as legitimate. You need to go to Parliament to prove. You need to go to jail. Me call law school. But my team said I should show you this. Team. So my team sent me another statement from the standing orders of Parliament. Let's spend a little bit of time on this. It's very important, because people need to understand, say they cannot just sit in Ghana and be messing the system up and expect the system to work. No. So what Ghana, now Ghana refrain from fake news and accusing people without facts. Very, very important. And that is how it's going to be from now. Yen to me man for being to Parliament keke. And to Ghana and say Parliament people need to answer questions. Oliver, one thing I may spend the time. My time is precious. Millions of people around the world are watching. When I finish, I'll put your picture on. Your colleague, lawyers or more out of Ghana will know the kind of misinformation and disinformation for now you are putting out until you bring evidence out. You are a chief misinformer. Now, when you read the parliamentary document, let's get in there. Document in 17 subparts over 2 contempt of parliament or breach of privilege. Where your parliament documents, Oliver, because Ochina committee betna say asama wakano amagana for United committee for they are taking money from appointees. So you need to go and prove, because I respect the committee and I respect the chairman, and I don't want people to have second thought about their duty. Alban Bagbin, I don't want people to think Alban Bagbin is sitting up there taking money to let people go through. So anytime me read the parliament of one krata any constitution natural. Also a lawyer, you need to know better. Now, so we'll read it point 30 and not 30. That's what it says. Let me enlarge it. On a lawyer, for the actual and making kind. 30 or say the following acts or conduct shall constitute a breach of privilege or contempt of parliament. A, and it says this: disorderly conduct on the part of strangers, such as realtors, or disorderly action by strangers to hinder or promote the passing of a bill or other legislative measures. Now, when you go to the continuing statement in parliament, and I make I did not make it up. We're parliament. Nyoma we are a contempt. Our parliament met to chew the dia. Edwako jina court a jailu. And I make and your statements are here. H. Publication of false, perverted, misleading, distorted, fabricated, or scandalous reports, books, or libels reflecting on the proceedings in parliament. Sanyoma we, oh yeah, no way nyanjina so improving one contempt show or said uko tufiase. Tie brofo. Publication of false, perverted, misleading, distorted, fabricated, or scandalous reports, books, or libels reflecting on the proceedings in parliament. You need to prove to Ghanaians tomorrow that the statement you made, you have evidence to it, and that you saw somebody pay. These are receipts, these are recordings, these are videos. Because if you don't, then it means the parliamentary standing orders, just say contempt, you need to spend time in jail. Don't fight me, fight the system. Mr. P, Mr. S, we good? All right, thank you very much, team. I wanted to let Oliver know. I don't know any problem now. Tomorrow, I'll follow up with this. We need to stop this fake news thing. We need to stop people putting things on the in the system. In fact, I will see a clean system. No crime, quite a bit much Ghana. It is only truth and a bit to me abuami Ghana. Into yenya no krena, and we need to let the world know. Mr. S, Mr. P, get me Oliver's picture. And I'm fanning to sooner it to go on record. Very important for the world to know that he's a lawyer and that's what he said, and that he needs to prove himself. So these things are important we do, because I will say we are seeing who obia terminal report. It is a client TV banner or befawa. That's what call internet sooner or Google dia or be juma waye no who terminal report. It is send a beya so obia can be or home. Obia chro be or home. Not for the hype. It's not for people to feel say they need to be important. The world needs to know your job. So also you're a lawyer. These are some of the things you did. So the client will ask you, did you actually do this? Were you able to provide evidence? What is your, can I trust your credibility? These are things we all do to clean the system and protect the system. Mr. S, get me Oliver's picture so that I can put side by side with his comments, and then people will know who I'm talking about. Tomorrow is Saturday. Monday, Parliament will sit, definitely. So it gives me more time over the weekend to make some calls to make sure, say, Oliver appears in Parliament on Monday. Parliament can serve him over the weekend or early Monday morning for him to appear before Parliament to prove to parliamentarians, because so yes, sir, a Juma Parliament baby and this is Oliver. This is the man who wrote this. We are waiting for him to prove, bring evidence. No room for Jandam. we all have to do the right thing. We all have to use truth to protect this nation. Yema obi engu Oliver nimase, and yema Oliver so engu obi nimase. Yentumi ma Oliver engu parliament nimase, and I yentumi ma parliament so mbokrono. So Oliver, ewo ne fact na onfamra na enkyere se the okano or a patriotic citizen or person bibia eko ne kwanso. Oliver nie, this is his terminal report, and if you want to know what the Constitution says about what he just said, this is what the Constitution says about what Oliver just said. Inti, let me put Oliver up here, and then the world will know what Oliver actually said, not what the Constitution says. So as a lawyer himself, he knows what is right. He has friends outside the country. They all see him as somebody with credibility. Today, he's saying that our parliamentarians are taking bribe to endorse appointees. He needs to come out fully to prove to the world that he has evidence. The world, we are watching. Every single person is watching. Parliament will call him to come and answer questions. The credibility of Parliament is very important. I will protect Albert Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament, every single day because he has integrity that he has protected over these years. He put up this or set up this committee. The chairman of the committee, he needs to make a statement, and then Albert Bagbin, they need to make a statement. Oliver needs to prove beyond reasonable doubt. It's very, very important.